morning, guys. This is 10:30 in the morning. It's about 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a little breezy, and this is Chamberlain Gardens over here. I'm on my way to my doctor's. This is about 5 minutes walk from Five Ways. Look, you have tennis over there, basketball. Lovely area. Literally 5 minutes walk from Five Ways roundabout. Probably 7 or 8. I'm exaggerating. Those lovely sleepy flats over there. Now, you know, I could live in one of those. I have to be honest with you. I mean, I'm happy where I am, but aren't they beautiful? Look. Beautiful flats. What a beautiful area. But if you walk down here, I mean, you have a park here. So if you're in the city centre, Chamberlain Gardens, look at this. Exercise areas for children. Really beautiful. And over here you have a more adult exercise area. Sleepy little place, isn't it? I noticed a gentleman over there just came from over those flats sitting there. It's such a sleepy area, but they are nice houses there. Well, they look like houses there, but apartments over there. So I better get along to my doctor's. And over here you have an adult exercise area. If you have ever been to Spain, you see the old people using these all the time. You see here, adult exercise area, very good. Well, they have the climate, don't they? So my exercise is just looking at them. Sorry, I do walk 3 or 4 miles a day, guys, come on. But yes, these things are all over Spain, and they do use them. Oh, it's got really cloudy now. Leg press, all sorts of things going on here. But a really smart area, wonderful area there. So if you have children, bring them over here. It's very easy to get to. Just come away from Five Ways roundabout. Just Google Maps Chamberlain Gardens. Honestly, it'll take you less than 10 minutes and you wouldn't know it's here. So it is wonderful. Some lovely houses here, and if you go straight down where the camera's facing, where those cars are going straight down, get down to the lights, turn left, that will bring you out at the roundabout where it's probably 10-15 minute walk where the big Tesco's is. I can't remember it. You know, the huge roundabout, and then if you go past Tesco's straight down, you have your city hospital. So down there where the cars are going, turn left at the lights, walk straight for 15 minutes maximum. You come to the big roundabout, and you have the large Tesco shop, and go straight past there, and it's about 6 or 7 minute walk to the city hospital. And I know you have some wonderful houses off these roads, which I would take you to. You know, it's really, really cool, and the breeze is very, very cold. Here, you see the apartments. Oh, one just sold. Wouldn't want to live on the front end though, because I don't know about you, but I hate traffic noise. I just can't stand it. So in there, window open, bedroom, listening to this all night. Oh, no thank you. This is Monument Road. you have an interest in building, whoops, a lorry down there, can you see that? Look, interesting. So I am going to do a little bit of filming around here for you. Another place for you to go or to see. You know, we love it, don't we? Difficult to get across this road, so strongly advise you to use the pedestrian crossing. You know, I finished my sentence off for the first few minutes and started a new one. I know I joke about it, but I'm really going to try. It's annoying when one plays the video back. It's because you know, you think about the wind, the traffic, security. You want to make it a good video. I don't want to put background music, as I told you yesterday, because if people want to listen to my choice of music, I know they do it on videos where it's relevant, but this style of video, then they would go on Spotify or Apple Music. So this is a continuation of those wonderful flats, but look at the area in front of them. I don't know who's responsible for that, but look at that. It looks like, unless it's supposed to be like that, I don't know. Looks a bit wild, doesn't it? Going to do a bit of shopping at Morrison's today. Oh, near Morrison's by Five Ways. Some wonderful buildings here. I'll just show you very quickly. I mean, look at that over there. And this is Monument Road. Even, you know, the top of the shops there. And even further down. Have a look. We might go down there. Isn't that wonderful? Look at this here. Look. This is Waterworks Road. I think that's is an old water tower. Makes sense, doesn't it? Hey, you see, I'm not stupid. It's a lovely building. Let's have a quick look. This is the Caris Medical Centre on my right, my doctor. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. So here we are, I've just come out of the doctor's surgery. Again, it's a wonderful building, isn't it, over there? Again, this is Monument Road. Nobody around, so mask off so you will notice. I mean, I know it's not an eloquent voice, but it's better. You will notice a difference in my voice. I certainly do when I do not wear a mask, but if one is in areas where you have lots of people, you have to wear a mask. As the doctor just told me, the figures are shooting up again, so it would be wise to. But as you can see, nobody around. Yes, so that's strange, isn't it? Over there. It looks so wild and untidy. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. I'm just being silly. Because they are well kept, beautiful. They look like maisonettes, to be honest. It's only about 68. It's a cool breeze, right? It's good, it's great. So you know where we are. Wonderful park we just saw. Well, it's quite a while ago. I've switched the camera off, obviously. So what do you think, guys? My voice is better, isn't it? It's not eloquent, unfortunately. It's not a George Clooney, unfortunately, or a Denzel Washington. He has an amazing voice, doesn't he? I mean, they have everything, don't they? Rich, famous, wonderful voice, brilliant talent. So some lovely houses here, as you can see, Knoll Road. So, you know, when I show you these places, you can just Google. I Google in the morning, I Google in the evening, I think I Google in my sleep sometimes. Chamberlain Gardens, if you are 5 minutes away. Very dangerous road to get across. I've just missed the pedestrian crossing, but we should be able to make it now without interfering with anyone. Here we are, see? Chamberlain Gardens, Perotti entrance. Nice area. You're stuck in a flat somewhere in Birmingham, get along. I could get to Five Ways Roundabout now in 6-7 minutes, so just an idea of how quickly, you know, you can get there. Hey, it's so amazing. You see over there? Now, the gold one is where I lived for 3 years and 3 months. Sheepcote Street, total hell, as you know. Then the silver one, and the very tall one, 42 floors high, Moda building. So I changed my doctor from Jewellery Quarter. I had a doctor, it was horrendous. Although at the moment, doctors are, bless them, rushed off their feet. I spoke to my doctor, this new surgery, Caris Medical Centre, and it takes you 3 weeks to get an appointment. That would have been just for a phone call, but now they are starting to do, you know, appointments where you can go and talk to them, which I much prefer. I don't know about you. I hate telephone. I know there's a lot of talk about this and it's very controversial, but I hate them. They can miss so much, incomparable to having a one-to-one. So I waited 3 weeks now, but they've changed it from a phone call to, isn't that wonderful? One-to-one. As he said, we are so busy now. It's lovely here, isn't it? So it's all about, do you know, I think for the first time in my life I'm ending a sentence. I hope so. Still going to block the messages. I know what it is. It's like a Spanish adult channel or channels. I don't know if it triggers off. I don't know how it works. Someone told me it's just a piece of software that once you post, it automatically picks up. It's not picking on you as an individual, but sends messages back to thousands of people. But I hate it. I don't want them to just get the satisfaction of doing it, so I switch comments off. But if we go live one day, you know what I have said to you, and I'm not going to go over it anymore. I mean, it doesn't move. I got 2 yesterday. It's 137 now. You know, I can put something really stupid on there and probably get 1 million views, but you know my views on that. And also, I'm not knocking Birmingham, because you know I love Birmingham, but they probably got 10 times more chance of picking up subscribers if you're in New York, say for example, if you're in London, than I have in Birmingham, because I know they say it's the second city of England. Isn't that beautiful? Get along here. But it is still incomparable to London. I mean, London is nearly 9 million. New York's almost comparable, 8-9 million. Birmingham's about 1,100,000, so they get a much better chance of picking up subscribers and people who like the video. But please like, subscribe, get to 1,000. We can then talk to each other. The morons that are sending me spam messages don't exist. We can talk to each other. We wouldn't have to send messages anymore. Look at this wonderful building, the old telephone exchange. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful, isn't it? Sad though. What are they going to do with it? Obviously, hopefully, Ladywood Road now. We're not going to lock it down, lock it down. I'm thinking of lockdown. Knock it down and build flats. It looks like it's a listed building, I don't know. I love building, I love architecture, and it's life. And you know, and I know it's the old but if I were a multi-millionaire, I think I would travel around and just pay for these places to be brought back to life. It would be so wonderful. Instead of allowing them, it's like they would die when they demolish them. A piece of history, architecture, and it's really sad. I find it terribly sad. Bless them in there. I won't put the camera on. It's just a centre for deaf people. Nice road, isn't it? I know a lot of you might think, oh, why am I filming this? But this is all part of this wonderful city, isn't it? Look, that's quite a nice flat up there, isn't it? Look. I don't know if it's one of those flats, you know, where they put the new fascia boards outside, camouflage the old building. You know how some of them look horrendous, and they do this now, and they do look wonderful. These little houses here, look. Imagine the story they could tell. 4 houses. So really, you could go anywhere. Put the camera on, show people, you know where this area is now. Wonderful area over there for the children in the park. And this area here, well, with the greatest respect, it looks a little bit, doesn't it? A little bit run down. So I'm going to go back because I missed my turn. I shouldn't be allowed out. I missed my turn. We've got to... It's funny when I edit my videos and watch them back, I say to myself, oh my goodness, we've got to stop talking so much, stop waffling, as I said earlier, finish a sentence, start another one, and just don't talk all the time. Sort of maybe, just when it's relevant, maybe 20-30%, and I think I'll get the balance then. And hopefully we'd all be happy, and we can get this live starting. I mean, I would... 1,000. I'm not sure why YouTube do that. I think it's to keep the time wasters away, but it was really hard, 9 months to get 100, which I felt it would prove, but it's just what they do. You cannot go live until you have 1,000 subscribers. Then I can connect the iPhone. I'd have to get a damn... Well, no, I wouldn't have to get a gimbal. I could put it in my selfie stick setup, and then we could talk to each other hopefully nobody would be rude. The only apprehension I've got is, I know when I watch live vloggers all over the world, obviously again they occasionally, but they do have moderators. So if you get 1,000, you're just starting with a bit of luck, you can get moderators. They are free, but they help you out and they control the broadcast. So if you get idiots on and they make rude comments, you can, well, they would just delete them. So we will try it. It's up to you guys. You see up there, takes you to Five Ways, and we can go all the way back to the other side up there, about 15-minute walk, maybe 20, the ring road A4540. It will take you to Tesco's. Let's get across the road quickly, and it will take you, if you turn left, to City Hospital, where they are building thousands of flats at the moment. So it's not very far to go to the doctors. I might go into the city centre today, but I thought it was an opportunity just to show you the area. I've got a hat on, of course, but it's a lightweight hat, and I dug out these wonderful glasses. They're not Polaroid, but it's bifocals, so you can read, but it's a Polaroid, well, it's a tinted glass. It's not Polaroid, they didn't do them, but it's from Specsavers, but it is official tinted sunglasses with bifocals, so you can actually read and protect your eyes. So they're really good, instead of changing from sunglasses to normal glasses to read, so which I have to have at all times. So it's great. I'm using DJI Pocket 2 with a little selfie stick. Now, the other day my voice sounded better than it's ever sounded. I was using an external mic, although the mic's good on the DJI Pocket 2. It's the wind noise problem. So the other mic, it's a cord, plugs in the bottom of the DJI Pocket 2, and you can pin it to your little collar, so that when I'm moving around with the DJI or taking it up higher, I'm moving my arms around and showing you things. If you get a gust of wind, that's what makes that horrible noise, because your voice starts to get caught up in all the wind before it goes to the DJI and records. So that's why you get those horrible noises. But the problem is, because it's only a 4-inch camera, you cannot put the extension rod in, and you cannot put obviously the extension for the speaker. I need to get about a 2-inch, quarter-inch screw that goes into the DJI and goes into the extension lead, which takes it away from the bottom of the DJI, so an extension handle, and then I can put my spare mic at all times, the cord mic. You see, this is another example of, they could make that look so much better. Put those boards outside and really smarten these buildings up one day. I'm just going to go a little bit further. I'm going to take you to a very charming, quaint little pub. It's amazing the amount of flats around where I live now. You see, I'm talking, I'm sorry. We're in Ruston Road. I was told many years ago, and this is not me, that these areas were really run down and you had to be very careful in certain areas around here. Now, I'm not saying that. It's I'm talking about many years ago. I spoke to a gentleman who lived here all his life, so it's not me. He said it's changed dramatically. Brindley Place, obviously, in the last 25 years. One of my favourite places now. It really is beautiful over there. Have their wonderful lights at night. Have a look at my Christmas carol singing, but they don't put them on. They haven't put them on since COVID. So this, I think it's a wonderful little pub. Look, the Vine in the middle of nowhere. Isn't that wonderful? Look, Heritage Inn. How cute is that? I love it. So let me just take you the history of this beautiful little pub. I don't know if any of you guys know it. It's very old, obviously. Looks like it's got a couple of flats above. I've stopped talking. But I think I've ended all my sentences. Please. So that's what I want to do with the Pocket 2. And then I don't have to worry about that nasty noise that you get when we get a gust of wind. The mic will be just under my chin, leading from the DJI Pocket 2. There we are. Just over there is Fireways Roundabout. 2 weeks today, Commonwealth Games. Yes, I keep going on about it because I've been in Birmingham 5 years, because I never knew how beneficial, obviously, government money. Hello there, sir. You know the pub there, the Vine, how long do you think it's been there?
I can remember 5 years now.
Yeah. Very old and quaint, isn't it?
Yeah, I can go back to 5 years.
Oh, okay. It's probably a lot older than that.
Oh, yes. But since life I get used to it.
Yes.
5 years.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. I didn't want to put the camera on him, bless him. So many lonely people around. He looked like he was in his 70s. Lovely man. Well, I'm lonely. I'll be honest with you, I haven't had a partner for 27 years. That's the building. Bang smack in front of, near the Fireways Roundabout, in front of St. Martin's. And do not go there, trust me. And they opened St. Martin's after, I think it's 3 years. And then the building started there almost the same time, and it's like 3 or 4 year project. It's unbelievable. And here, the flats leads into my road. I would say, look at the flats here. Look, everywhere. This is when I wish I had my ultra wide iPhone 13 Pro, which I do have. It's in my pocket, but I tell you, little breeze here, but you wouldn't be able to post this video because it would just, audio's bad. Any sound engineer would tell you, forget the video, doesn't matter how good it is. So you have a lot of flats. I wouldn't be surprised if these flats and the next road and where I live, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go back 30, 40, even longer. I'm sure some of you watching would know. You look at them, and certainly all the way along the canal, just through there where I live, I wouldn't be surprised, at least some of them 40 years old, certainly 30. You got that style, some of them, you know, the late 60s, early 70s, maybe even 50. which would have 50 years, it'd be 1972, and it's just about right, some of the architecture. Now this area, flats everywhere at night, is horrendous. And I'm not being an old codger with children playing out here. Obviously lots of families live here, which is fine. But you know, they come out here, look at those scooters, you find them everywhere. I've seen those scooters, literally. It doesn't matter. I've been to the most remote places and I see them. So they go down there, over there, look down the lane is where I live, goes into the canal, and I'm the ground floor with a tiny little balcony, open the patio doors, old-fashioned French windows. And yes, this is part of my development all along here, but I don't have the tiles. You see, flats start all the way along this road. I mean, so some of them, you can look at the design, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm hoping 6 months it will be finished there. This is all part of the development down here. That's my video today, guys. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I'm going to see you soon, guys, and take care. Bye bye. Hello, who are you looking for? What are you doing there? Birmingham Close Up? Yes, it's on YouTube. Just go on YouTube and key in Birmingham Close Up and you will find me, okay? So you don't have to look anymore. Alright, you heard that? See you soon. Bye bye.